Welcome back to the Romanovich the Surgeon. We're back at it today. Today we are back on this thing right here. Today we are going to be doing the EGR delete on the top side with all the caps capping it off and everything like that, because it's supposed to be here today. Very excited, and the tuner is coming with it, so I'm very excited to be doing all that. So not going to be doing a lot of talking, doing a lot more videoing because it's getting dark and I want to get some progress on it. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. Keep these videos coming to y'all. Appreciate you guys. Let's jump on it. All right, guys, so first thing we're going to be attacking is this quick clip right here. This is the EGR. If you don't know what that is, here it is. It is the portion that messes up and fails, so we got to get it out of here. It doesn't really kill it, you know, the engine. We could just go ahead and delete it since we already removed the DEF system. We could just unplug this cable, this one right here, and another one right there. Those three, you unplug them. You can delete your full truck, and then you are done. As long as you don't build over 40 PSI, you'll be perfectly fine. It won't hurt the truck or anything like that, but I would recommend doing the whole thing if you're going to be doing it. These things are stuck on there. If you're going to be doing it that way, just in case, you know, to prevent everything else that might happen. And we just broke a clip that we don't need, so we don't really care. But these are on there so hard, it's crazy. It's not even a press. Yeah, you just have to pull. Okay, no worries. It's not like we're gonna need it anyway. All this is coming out, so I'm fine with that. Got another clip on this side. I'm gonna see if I can just wiggle it. Yeah, it should be just a press and pull. That one came out so much easier. And then we got another one literally right on top of here, behind this pipe right here. It's a straight down, so press it and we pull up. There you go. You're pretty much done. This whole EGR disconnected electrically, and you can go ahead and do your delete. So not a big deal there. But we're going to remove it, like I said. So we're going to have to remove some pipes. We're going to have to remove some coolant lines so we can actually drain all this coolant, because obviously the coolant goes through here. So I think before we attack anything else, we're going to try to do that first, because we gotta put these hoses together just to make sure that we are empty. And I just don't want a lot of coolant to just spill out everywhere. So I'm gonna drain the coolant real quick. I'll be right back. Oh yeah. They say that there's a hose over here that you can pop back here. I might do this one, which I was really looking for the one that's the lowest, so I can just pop it. So there's actually one right below here. I think I'm gonna pop that. That is our lowest point. I think we should be able to drain everything. So let me pop that out real quick, and then I'll be back. So I wanted to quickly guys show y'all which tube I took off. One that goes to this cooler right here. You can see right there. Just pulled that hose off, and it filled about a little bit over a quarter of a bucket. You can also spot it right there in front. So where your passenger's eye headlight is, right below, and there it is. So hopefully that'll be enough for us to open her up, and hopefully we don't get too much spillage. I know we're gonna get more spillage whenever I actually pop the EGR up, and then it will. So we will see. We will see. Hopefully not. So let's take some of these off. All you do is do that, move it. We're gonna use a little flathead for some persuasion. Here's the persuasion tool. Just do that right there. Don't lose your cap. Just slowly pull. There it goes. Pulled it off, and look at that. There's nothing in here, so hopefully we have a system that is empty. What I am gonna do is plug. Don't put this across your battery. I'm gonna plug this up. That way we don't have any excess flowing out. It's pretty pitch black, and it's only 640. It's pretty crazy. So pop that off from there. This one's got a clip because it looks like it broke. No worries. I'm gonna remove this portion of it. So this hose here that comes this way, what's gonna happen to it is the one that goes to the EGR, it'll get deleted, and these two will get linked together. So it's one of those clamps. So we have to pry it open, get it off, or what we can do is cut this and cut this one, because in the kit it comes that it'll just link these together, and then we'll just zip tie it somewhere up here so it doesn't go anywhere, or put it on top of this piece here. All right, so we'll leave this for now, and what we will do is start removing some of the bolts. Okay, let's see, what can I really remove? So we really need to take this pipe off because it's kind of getting in the way. So let me go ahead and clamp this guy, take it off, clamp this guy. Obviously the EGR does not need to be here anymore, so we're gonna remove it. I'm doing this wrong. Go back and forth this way. There we go. Just watch your fingers, because they will clamp on you. Just like that, we're getting there. Almost done. Almost there, guys. There we go. It's back and forth. We're almost off. Kind of hate these. I wish I had some needle nose. I think I'm gonna go get some needle nose because that will help so much more. Because this back with some needle nose, I should be able to clamp this thing down further together and pull it straight up. Well, should be. You're supposed to be able to clamp it down. It's supposed to go in that little piece, but it doesn't want to because it's either bent out or whatever. So trying to work here, boys and girls. Trying to show you how a professional works here. Just kidding. I'm not a professional. There we go. And this to take a second. All right. We're gonna use our tool again. I wish I was in a different spot because I'm leaning the whole time. This ladder is no help. This might help. There we go. So I'm gonna do a light prying right here. Oh yeah, this thing is on there, boys. Might have to break this clip first. So I've got specialty tools for this. Just kidding, you don't need specialty tools. You need some needle nose. That's what you need. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this guy out of the way completely because he's the biggest problem that's getting in the way right now. See if it'll let me know. Yeah, that's the thing. These tubes get on there so nice, but they just don't want to do anything. Best way to do this is twist it, but can't get a good grip on it. I kind of don't want to rip it because who knows, I might need it. Who knows, maybe somebody was deleted and will come to me and ask, hey, can you undelete mine? That's why I'm keeping everything, guys. It's always good practice to keep everything because you might get to help somebody else in a different way. All right, there she is. Well, after fighting for a while, you'll get her loose. Then you can take her out completely. You don't need it. So don't hang on to it. Just kidding. Hang on to everything that you can take. All right, so this will be going as well. It's going to over down below. We'll take it off actually right now. That way it's out of the way. My clip remover tool. There we go, just like that. Then we're gonna do the same thing. Kind of want to leave it in there for now because it might be holding some fluid in, if y'all know what I mean. So I'm gonna leave it for now. But I do want to attack those bolts, which are deep in there. And so I don't break this, I kind of want to take it off. That way I don't break it. And it looks like it's just a push down on both sides. And it should come straight up. Kind of afraid because I hear these things break so much. So I'm gonna try to see if I can just take it off right now. Yeah, right. That ain't happening, boys. I'd have to get a good cramp in there. Crimp. Well. There we go. If I figure it out, I'll probably break it, if you ask me. Alright, this little guy, just pull up, and you're good. You're off. We're gonna take the cover off right here. Now we gotta take this thing off. So we can get away from this boot, because it's in the way. I'm gonna do my best not to edit this. Let it just be as long as possible. If I have to, I'll put it in multiple videos, but I want you guys to get a clue of what you have to do or what you're up against if you're gonna be doing this on your own. It's easy in a sense that it's doable for anybody. Any skill level, just watch the videos and it's possible. You just gotta believe. Just twist it like this a little bit and then she comes out, and just don't cut yourself. I've already done that earlier. That's off. Look at that, we got a bean here. Tell her goodbye. All right, this can stay. We'll leave this in here, that way we don't, whew, got a couple of bees in there. Actually, yeah, they got a nest in there. That's terrible. Well, we're gonna be cleaning it out later, so no problem. Most likely be swapping it for a new one. All right, with that off, some say to take all this off just to get to some further stuff. So we might, because we need to get excess bolts down here and the harness cable that's right there. We need to get to it, so let's go ahead and do that. And loosen this guy real quick. Now, if you're afraid that you're not going to put the bolts in the right place or anything like that, just take pictures. I somehow don't take pictures anymore. I've gotten pretty good at remembering. Doesn't mean you are. You really don't have to be able to remember all of it. That's what you got a phone for. You just take pictures. We got an 8mm right here, and it should come out, I believe. All right. Yep. She is out. Break this guy off. And now we got to wiggle so we get it off of there. It's the only challenge left. Sorry. Getting the camera over here. Make sure you guys are still in view. There we go. So yeah, now we got to wiggle it so it comes off of this guy here. Be careful, don't break anything. You really don't have to work it too hard. And there you go, that's off. Now, I would recommend stuffing some rags. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Get a nice big roll. I could just tape it off, but I'll just do this. Make sure to take it back out, because if you forget it, your truck's not gonna start, just saying. And everything else is blocked off, so we don't need to do that anymore. We will put this cap back on. That way we do not lose it. Perfect. And now we have access to the harness that's right here that we gotta remove. Yep. And it's a couple bolts. Looks like they're all 8mm, so let me get my setup. Here's my setup, just a regular setup. We're gonna undo the, could make this on just a little faster if I had a little swivel on me, but I don't. So I'm gonna do it by hand. show you guys that you can do it with very simple tools. Okay, first bolt's almost out. It's getting a little chilly, guys, honestly. Might have to wrap it up for this night and go, and because I gotta work at 4 in the morning. All right, one more right there. And I see a lot of people don't actually disconnect the battery or anything for this, so I guess you don't really have to, so I'm not going to. I got both of them still attached. This one's a little harder to get to. Could definitely use a swivel in there, but it's okay. There we go. She's out. And there's the second one. And there should be one more holding this bracket on somewhere, I believe. Well, maybe not. It's all moving around, so maybe not. Oh, there is one right here, right up top here. Now people say that there's a zip tie holding this guy down, and there is. There's one right here, but it's not in. So what we're gonna do, so take this off, push down, pull back, just like that. And look at that, there is no zip tie. There's this little guy holding there, so you don't have to cut it. I don't know why everybody cuts it for some reason. So they say take this off so you don't get any water in it. It is gonna be raining tomorrow, so I might have to do that. I need my tool for that. I need to pop this guy off. Popped out, and there's your EGR cables. Don't need them. You don't need them, just tuck them away for now. We're going to be pulling it forward so we get it out of the way so we can get access to all the bolts. But all the bolts, it's hard to show you, but they're all there's 3 here. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's one all the way in the back. So you have to be careful, make sure you can access them. We're going to hit these bolts now. Now these are the bolts that are supposed to help us remove this piping here. The other bolts that are on the other side of this down there, they're the really bad bolts. I hear you're supposed to warm it up and spray WD-40 or whatever, some kind of penetrating oil, otherwise you will break them. Sadly, I have this truck this far apart. I'm probably not gonna be able to start it unless maybe I delete it and then try to start it and completely and get it all plugged off, because I don't want coolant shooting everywhere. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out a different way to heat it up. Maybe a heat gun. Maybe this spraying with penetrating oil will be enough. Hopefully. Because if you break them, well, one of the cover plates goes on that and you have to block it off. So you would have to, after you break them both off, or one or whatever, you would have to re-drill it and re-tap it to a different size, and hopefully you're able to do all that. So we're gonna hope and pray that it will come out as easy as these just did just now. We're gonna hope and pray. Just like that. Yeah, so this guy's pretty much loose, except there's one more bolt right here, which we're gonna take off now. That guy's on there again. All right, all those are off. We will need to remove this little guy later. which we can try to break them now. I hear you got to spray it too, so I've already sprayed it once. Spray one more time right before I start cranking on it. Spray those again. All right. That is like maybe 10. Get this out of the way. And now it's like a 13, sorry. Pretty big boy. That's a 14. Close enough. Oh yeah. This one is in there too, because it does all of its heat cycles and everything, so it's gonna be tight. We're gonna have to really pull. Oh my goodness. That hurts. All right, I'm gonna have to change it up or something. Maybe we could try these. I don't want to try them because, you know, they can come undone. That's the worst part, but I get more leverage with them. If this won't work, well, I'm gonna figure something else out. Yeah, this should work. Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, that was just about everything I got. That's still in there. There we go. Yeah, it's corroded inside. You can already see the threads are messed up. Not messed up, they're just corroded. There we go. Just the front ones. Oh yeah, look at that. Black as it gets. That's what you get on a diesel. All right, leave that off. We'll be removing this because we have to cap it off as well. So we're gonna do our best if we can get in there with this. Hopefully we can. Oh yeah, very nice. One more. Okay. Of course, they don't want to come out that easy. There we go. So sometimes it's got to use a socket. Help us out. All right. Enough playing games, huh? Hopefully I can get in there. Nice. Comes with new bolts. It doesn't matter if you strip them or do whatever with them. Just don't keep them. You don't want to reuse those old ones for sure. Alright, so I think after this bolt here, I'm going to be wrapping it up because I don't have a cap off for that right now. And I don't want it. It's supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow and after tomorrow and like 3 days in a row. So I'm going to pretty much end it here. Well, I know my wife will get upset at me if I get this little progress because she wants to spend more time with each other. So I better keep going. She's not going to want me in the house, so I better, like I said, I better figure it out, boys. So I'm going to keep going for now. Oh, tightening it. Believe that? There we go. Nice. I might have to get that one with my wrench. Nice. It's come out pretty easy, so that's good. I'm really praying for those. Like I said, so many people have broken them, and I've only seen one person pull them out, and they were not broken. And that was because he was able to heat the engine up and then work on it when it was warm, and then get to that point where he was able to break them. So I'm really hoping I can get to those and they don't break on me, because that would be just scary. He did have a swivel, so we'll have to get a swivel to get on there because it's an angle, and they got this big thing right there, so that's okay. We can remove this now because we are completely done with it. I get all this carbon buildup, you can't even tell. Let me see if I can shine y'all light. Look at this carbon buildup right there. Oh yeah, that's pretty crusty. Pretty crusty, but that's normal for a diesel. It's only got 109,000. Still nothing. Like it's brand new. Good deal. All right, what's next? I want to get to this pipe for sure, but let me plug this up because I don't want anything going in there. Any bird or animal. That's number one for me. That's so much carbon. That's terrible. But we're not using this port anymore, so that's good. I'm gonna just close that off like that and keep moving forward slowly but surely. Now we can have access to that bolt that was on top. We're gonna try to hit it now. It looks like it's a 10 maybe. I don't even know. Yeah, it's a 10. So got the 10, got the extension. Gonna speed it a little bit up because, you know, killing time here. All right, beautiful. She's out just like that. Now this harness should be able to come up, I believe. Oh, is it stuck to something too? It's almost like it's still stuck to something. Down here it's not. Right here it is. Well, it had one bolt, but it's still on something, so we're gonna have to pry up like right there. Let's see what we can do. Well, it really doesn't want to go anywhere. I almost feel like somebody told me that there was another bolt, but I don't see one, so I want to think that there isn't. Huh. Super strange, but it does not want to come out. Yeah, it's like stuck like right here. I don't understand, you know what I mean? There's nothing else here. You guys know, let me know. It's literally pivoting right on this corner. Oh yeah, it's gotta have something. Can't see it. That's the biggest problem. I can't see it. Nothing. I don't understand. It's like everything moves, but not it. Well, I don't know what to tell y'all, but we gotta move, so we're gonna try to leave it for now. Hopefully we can get to all the bolts. Let's see, we got one right here, I think. Yeah, I got this one right here. That thing's long. My goodness. That's the longest 8 I've seen in my life. Let's see if we can break it loose. All right. I think so. I think I got it. I don't even know. The thing is so long. It goes all the way in that block. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. That's one. Look at this thing. This thing's wild. That's one. Okay. So these bolts are really easy to break. I'm happy and I'm kind of scared at the same time. All right, so that one we're gonna have to get a swivel. I cannot reach. And this one here, there's supposed to be one in the middle. There it is. That's broken. Okay. There shouldn't be anything in the front. It should be just like it is. Zip them out. Nobody got time to play. All right, there should be one more in the front here somewhere. Which I'm not seeing it unless this is the third one. That might be the third one. Pull these out. All right, there's two more. So we got three. We need three more. That's all I know. So there's one right there. And we're gonna need a swivel on that one and that last one for sure, because this pipe's getting in the way, and I definitely do not want to break that. I really want to try to squeeze it again. I just can't get my pliers in there, guys. It's tight. My fingers are small, but let's see if I can push it down. Oh man, so close. If I could get it from a different angle. I might have to get my mouth on it. You know what I mean? See if I can get my mouth on it. I just have to be careful not to hurt anything over here. Now, oh, I just clipped back in. Oh, it's actually working. Oh yeah. I just gotta push to the other side and I'm done. I need a flathead. This is perfect time to have a helper, huh? Yeah. That's that perfect time, guys. That I don't have a helper. Oh, I got this. Oh, it's so close. That's gotta be it. Because this side's done. Oh my goodness, this just doesn't want to come out. Yeah, I need to push it with a flathead. Let's see. Get off real quick. Where'd my flathead go? I don't understand. What happened to my flathead, guys? You guys are supposed to be watching for my tools. I feel like I can get it with this one. I wish I could have my flathead. I think I could do a lot better with it. There it is. I got it. So, get back up here now that my tools are gone. Stand a little better. Push in there. I really don't want to break it. I don't know if anybody wants to. Question, is that a choice? Oh my. Oh. I mean, what is going on? Oh. I feel like I pushed it. What the? I don't understand, guys. Somebody explain this madness. I might have to make a video all alone just on that. Does not want to come out. I don't know, it feels horrible. I need to redo something. I don't know, guys. I don't feel good about it. I'm gonna stop real quick, ponder on it. Well guys, I finally got it. So pushed it back down, pried on this side first. It went down, I saw it and I was happy. Pushed on this side and they came out, so I didn't break it. Very, very happy with that. It's got a couple drips, not a big deal, but it is out of the way now. We can get this bolt and that last bolt, and hopefully once we pry it, the one all the way back there will just come out on its own. I'm hoping and praying that we're getting somewhere. All right. Good deal. That one's out. So we just got to get that one right there. That one right here. This one's tough. I think we need a swivel. I don't think, I know. See if I can break it with my tool here. If I can put another extension on it. No, I'm afraid I'm gonna round it off, so I'm crap. Well, I'm gonna go see if I have a swivel. Probably don't. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck, guys. It really will. So I'll be back. Well guys, it is the next day. I'm back. I'm doing my best to find some extensions and really small tools so I can get all the way back there on the back side of the EGR. Hopefully I can reach it. Oh, hopefully we can break this bolt here. This would be awesome. Oh yeah. There we go, we got it, nice. Do the rest by hand. So I had a little bit of problem with the kit that I ordered for the EGR delete, the def delete, and the tune. It all came as a package, but they ship it out all in 3 different packages. So somehow one of my packages got damaged. I contacted the shipper, the guys that sold me this whole kit all together. They said they already sent me a new, what's it called? A replacement kit. Turned out that was just the metal pieces for all the cover-up, so it didn't really matter. But just now, a couple days later, just now the tuner came in, so that's here. We also got the, we're going to be doing a CCV replacement reroute system delete type deal, so I'll be making another video for that. Yeah, but coming along, I want to pull this off completely, and by that time, hopefully my block offs will come. I don't understand how you exactly damage, metal block offs and some rubber hose, but somehow it got damaged, so I'm not going to argue with them. I'm just happy they were able to get it shipped out as soon as possible. And it took them a while to respond, but luckily they did. I guess different time zones, because they answer like 10 in the morning or 10 in the afternoon, so I'm happy so far. But it's supposed to be a really good kit. A lot of people do it. It's a 5-stage tune, so I can't wait to do that. I'll probably be making a different video on the tuner itself, just because you have to plug up and wire in the tuner to a power source that is always running, because whenever you're doing the full cycle and doing the process of tuning it, you have to shut the key off, and if you do that, well, it kills the OBD reader, so you have to have constant power over there. But that's not a problem. We'll figure it out. So got that one out. We got one more somewhere over there. I see it. It's like all the way back here. Let me see if I can disconnect this plug here and attack it like that. Let's see. Looks like I need to push down. There we go. Just pull back. And that's gonna be tight. I don't know if my little setup here can do it. I might have to remove this whole bracket. I really don't want to. It is just 2 10mm bolts, and that should slide right out. Let's just hope and pray I can reach it with this. Just like that. Lighting is terrible in there, so let's see if I can see it better from right here. Well, I'm on the bolt. I'm going to try to turn it. That's the only thing, I don't want to strip it. I don't want to strip it. I might be able to get it from here, but yeah. Let me see if I can pull this plug off too. And maybe I can get more access over here. Just come over here a little bit, out of the way. And now I'll feed this down this way. I need my other extension to do this. So let me get another small extension. This is all the really skinny stuff. Get another extension. And then we already got a swivel. Then we got an 8mm, so it's a whole little complicated thing right here. See if we can attack it this time. Be successful. Well, we're on it. Well, it looks like I did pop it actually that first time. Alright. So we're going to spin it out. We should be done with this left side. Like I said, there should be one all the way in the back. But hopefully this one I can just pry up and it'll just come out. I'm really praying for that. Alright, this last one looks like it's out. I would love to squeeze my hand in there, but I can't. I apologize about all the noise because I got a tarp that's covering this truck. It's pouring right now. So I'm doing my best to record for y'all. And at the same time, avoid all this rain. I don't see that notorious plug that everybody can get to. Supposed to be there. Okay, that's just for the harness. So we're gonna just try to pry on her a little bit, but we do need to get rid of this guy. I didn't treat those bolts as much as I need to, and I know I need to heat them up because those bolts are so small. They're like this, and they keep going through the heat cycles of warming up, cooling down, warming up, cooling down, and so they get seized in there. I'm afraid I will break them because every single person that's on the threads, they break them. I'm afraid, guys. My buddy told me to heat them up really hard or till they're red hot and then start pulling them out. So we might have to do a run to Walmart to get a propane tank or a little torch. And I want to try them, but I'm really scared that I'm going to break them. I am absolutely scared that I will break them. That's crazy. Why would you put such a small bolt on some area like that? Oh my gosh, yeah, they're so hard. I'm gonna see if I can run to the store and get a torch down there. It's gonna be difficult, but we're gonna have to do something. Yeah, worst part about it's gonna be with a can, so hopefully I can direct that fire over there and pull this thing off, because this is pretty much it. We do need to remove this clamp, this hole right here. It runs to there, runs in there. Which I hear you can take this one off and you can reroute it and put it in here, and you're done. So I might just do that just for this guy. But they say if you were running the OEM exhaust, it'll get in, or intake, it'll get in the way. So I might not even get to do that because all that big stuff goes all the way on top here. So we're gonna see what I want to do with this. I'm gonna try to go get the little torch for it. Alright guys, I'm back from the store. Got myself a little torch. Hopefully you can see that in the picture. We're gonna remove these, getting a little bit of water in this air over here, which I don't like. Let me scoot it over a little more. That's a little better. So I want to remove these clamps first. Hopefully they're not too hard. There we go. I should release this guy. Look at that. No coolant. It's perfect. Love it. That's why you should release the air over there, and then release the pressure from the cap, and now you got nothing. Same thing we're gonna do right here. Need to remove it from down here. A little difficult, I gotta say. See if I can just squeeze and hold, pull up, maybe not. Let's be able to walk it slowly. Make a smaller channel. There we go. Beautiful. It's off. Might need my flathead, but I'm gonna try to just pull on it as is. I'd like to be able to twist it, but probably won't be able to. Might need to get my flathead, like I said. Let me go with my flathead, and I'll be right back. All right, you guys watch me struggle a little more. I'm sure you guys will enjoy. Kind of want to get all this out of the way so I don't drop anything. All right, so I don't want to break that. We should push off of this. The housing. Kind of want to slowly work it around. Feel some air coming in. We're doing something, that's for sure. There we go, she's coming up. Hopefully we have nothing in here. Look at that, that's perfect. Like I said, you can route it to back over here, but because we're going to keep the OEM air intake for now, we'll have to find a cap for this and close it off. So we'll just move it out of the way for now, something like this. Now we're gonna try to get those bolts out, the notorious ones that break all the time. And yeah, let's get this completely out of the way now. But we will have to keep our 8mm on hand because we're gonna have to use it. I kind of want to get a 8 on this guy. We will need to get a swivel. So I did bring this guy here. We should be able to handle it with this. See if we can reach it. We can. Kind of wish I had another extension. I might go get another extension for this, and then we should be able to get it off. Let's see. Yeah, because I mean, once you're right here, it's kind of awkward. So if I had it up a little higher, that'd be so much better. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back with a long extension, and that right there is going to work perfect for that one. Let's see if we can attack the second one too. I love it, love it. So let's try to warm them up, I think one at a time, and hopefully she'll come loose. I'm kind of scared, guys. I am. So many people told me that they're breaking them. I'm gonna do my best to warm it up as hot as possible and see what happens. Remember, we're connecting these two, so don't remove them. You can remove them, but they come in a kit. I'm not going to remove them at the moment because I don't have it right now with me. So don't put your hand on it. We're going to warm this bolt up as much as possible. Hopefully we can break it loose. We're gonna warm her up and then shoot her with some liquid wrench. Hopefully that'll be enough. Glad there's no wiring. There is a hose there, but it's a metal pipe, so I'm okay with heating it up. I'm gonna do my best to make it red hot. Hopefully that'll be enough. Don't know how much it'll take, but this guy's kind of in the way. There we go. Let me get directly on that bolt. Perfect. Close as possible. I'd love to bring you guys over here, but I kind of want to have two hands. That way when it's ready, it's ready. And I can try to break it loose. I know some people start it up, like I mentioned in my previous video, or this one, just earlier. Some people heat up the truck and then do it. Well, I don't have that luxury anymore because of the DPF system is already removed. If you haven't watched that video, check out my YouTube channel. It is down there. I'll try to link it up here too. And yeah, we removed the whole DPF system. It wasn't too bad. About an hour and a half job. But not bad at all. I don't know, guys, I don't really see that bolt getting red hot. It just, you know, blew from what I'm putting it on. Well, it's smoking over here, so I think we're doing something. Try not to smell them fumes. I honestly think that's enough. We're gonna hit it with some spray, lubrication. Hit us some lubrication. Oh yeah, it definitely got it nice and warm. Let's see if we can try to break it now. All this smoke here. Oh, it's toasty, all right, guys. It's toasty. It's coming. Well, guys, we broke it. We broke one of them. Well, that sucks. I don't want to drop it in there. Let me see if I can reach it with these because it's so hot in there. Yep. We definitely broke it. It didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance. And I got it. I mean, I got it hot. That's all right. It means we're gonna have to drill them out. That sucks. Sad, but what can you do? Let's do the other one. I don't even know how to get to the other one. Do it like that. I already have a tap and die set, so I don't mind if I break them, honestly. It'd be nice if I didn't break them, because those bolts are really, really tough. Probably going to be breaking a lot of drill bits on it. Sucks. Well, Thomas, you warned me. I got them warm. I mean, y'all saw how hot it was. Pretty sure it's boring for y'all, so I'll be back. As you can see, here I am trying to warm it up. Sadly, we broke one of them. This one we're going to keep going until this whole bottle runs out, probably. Just to see if I can get it hot enough. I absolutely don't want to risk this one, too. do my best. But that's what's called terrible engineering, when you put some small bolts like that in there that have so many cycles of heating and warming that they just, I mean, they pretty much weld themselves in. And yeah, then it's too late. It's all right, guys. We're gonna warm it up as hot as possible. We're gonna get this one out. I believe it, man. I believe you guys. And if you guys haven't, please smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys watching and growing our YouTube channel. I see a lot of people that watch are not subscribed, so I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for everything. You guys are amazing. We're trying to hit further than where we are now. We're over 1,000, so that's awesome. You guys are amazing. Could not have done it without you guys. You guys are awesome, so let's keep this going. Appreciate you guys. You are everything for me, so let's keep motivating ourselves. I know some people tell me I talk a lot. I need to work more in the videos, but I do that just because sometimes people want explanations, what I got from other comments. So not a lot of people explain it, or some people explain it and it's hard to understand, so I'm gonna do my best. Appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the video. Well, guys, we got it off, but we broke both of them. Luckily, they are sticking out of the part there, so I will be able to weld a nut on there and get them out. I mean, I got that bolt as red as it gets, and still, I got more of it out, so that's good, but no worries. But now that we got this fully off, now we can actually remove the EGR, so I'm excited because that's the killer. That is the killer of the diesels. Get this off, keep going. Well, now that we broke both of those bolts, we don't really care what's gonna happen, so we gotta pull on her straight up and hopefully we can get her out. I hear that some people put a pry bar in here, get a little bit on it, and it comes up, so I got myself one right here. I'm gonna put it right under here. Looks like it's a perfect spot. Hopefully I got all the bolts out, honestly. Oh yeah, it's in there, guys. There we go. And we just got a bunch pour out. We don't really care. It's raining, so it'll help to clear itself up faster. We'll hide this so it doesn't catch fire. Alright, so I pried it up a little bit. Let's just see if I can pull it out. Still stuck under there. I'm wondering if it's that hidden bolt. It's still hiding back there, but I don't see anything. So we're gonna keep prying at it. Keep on prying. Feels like it's coming up. Just this side is holding down for some reason. It's this side here. Let's see if I can't slide in there. All right, there it is. It's on some studs, so I can see why. No worries. There we go. Gonna do our best to avoid this wire harness that goes over here. I'm gonna pull it out. Let's see if I can put my leg up here. This thing is heavy. I don't even know what to grab it by, honestly. I don't want to break this little guy because I hear people break it, so I'm gonna do my best not to. Pretty tight spot here. It's got to go above this little black piece, this black box that goes over there, so I'm gonna have to lift all this pretty high up. Let me see if I can stick my leg down there. This hose on the way. I think this is the benefit of being small, guys. You can work on anything. Does not want to come on. I definitely don't want to have to remove this box because ain't no telling how many bolts there are here holding this thing down, and it is literally just one little piece that's holding it down. I gotta lift up. I don't want to twist too far. Alright. I don't know why. bracket ain't worth the crap. It's hitting the firewall, that's why. Yep, I'm gonna think about it and I'll be back. All right, guys, we're back at it. Today's another sunny day, so let's see what we're dealing with today. All right, guys, you guys remember the bolts that broke off? I'm actually able to thread on, so this one doesn't go on all the way because it broke further down in there, but it's, and the stud, enough of the stud of the bolt is sticking out. This one is, I'm able to thread it on, so what I'm gonna do is weld this full cap shut. I'm gonna weld this other nut on there too, and we're gonna see if we can take her out. I don't know if I want to heat it as well and do all that, but we might do a little bit of heating, but we're gonna throw some penetrating oil first. But as you can see, I removed the whole EGR. My biggest problem was this guy over here. This bolt is all the way in the back, and you can see this is your front, so there's no room between the firewall and this bolt, so I have to barely turn it just to get this nut completely off, and then I was able to slide off the piece that hold that sensor on. And that sensor bracket is right here. Let me see if I can show you. See that right there? Now I can tell it's a hook, but it would not move up or down. It was just in there so hard, so I had to undo it all the way. No worries, no big deal. But our new EGR kit is here. Very happy. Somehow the first one was damaged on the way here, but here it comes with everything. And now that we have to, hopefully you don't have to drill those out. If we do, then one of these block offs we won't be able to put on just like that. We're gonna have to actually modify and make the hole a little bigger, put a new bigger bolt on. But they're here, very exciting. I got also the CCV reroute kit. It's here as well, so we're gonna be doing everything today. Maybe not in this video, but after this, most likely I'm gonna be first tuning it, because I need this thing to start moving around, guys. I need it to start moving, and we can't have it sitting. So let's go ahead and attack these bolts first. Let's weld on there, and hopefully we can get them out. For this portion of it, guys, I did go ahead and disconnect the batteries, because just in case, I didn't want anything to go bad. Not that it might, but I figured we just might as well do it just in case. Safety precautions never hurt anybody. They always just made the process a little bit easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and weld it on. That should get it pretty nice and warm. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and get a, what is that? Looks like a 10 millimeter. We're gonna get 10 millimeter ready. That way we can start taking it out. And that looks perfect. It's ready on the off position. Let me get rid of all this stuff right here first. I'm gonna try to get it as less cluttered as possible. And let's just hope and pray, guys, that this will work. This should make that bolt get really warm, really hot, really fast, and hopefully that will be right enough to pull it out. We're gonna do one at a time. That way we keep that nut up there, we don't lose it. But hopefully you guys can see it's all the way right here. It's a little off, but let's make it happen. So it's on all the way. I clamped it to the motor here where the EGR would sit on top of. So let's see if we can weld on it. Hopefully we can. Hopefully there's a good enough ground. Alright. I think the worst part that I could do is make that bolt where I can't slide this socket on there. So hopefully I haven't buried that portion of it, and I have not. So we're going to try to pull it now that it's still warm. Now, I did say I was going to do penetrating oil, but I have not. So that's not good. I'm hoping that was enough. And I feel like it's already broken off. that's warm. So I don't know if we had any luck there at all, but it just came out. At least the nut did. We're gonna try to weld again. Hopefully this time we'll get it. Let's throw some penetrating oil. That's probably my fault there. I didn't do that before. Alright, that's the one we already used. This is just a resort before I have to actually, what's it called, drill them out, because you know that spot's gonna be really tough to get to. I kind of don't want to have to remove all this. I don't want to drill at an angle either, so I'm gonna be hopeful. Cut it back a little bit. All right, I feel so much more confident with that one. We are going to try to heat it up a little bit, and then we'll try to extract it. Here we are trying to heat it up again. I'm trying to do the base that it actually goes into as well, because I think if we get that hot enough, it should expand enough to let it come out. Like I said, I feel a lot more better with this weld. I'll be back. It'll be boring for y'all. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and try it again. See what happens. Turn the torch off. Put it in a safe place. Let's slowly work it. That's turning way too easy, guys. I don't know. I don't think that's holding on anymore. Or the nut itself. Even though I felt more confident with it. Nope. It's not wanting to weld on those studs. It's like not even trying to, yeah. It's not trying to weld at all. Well, gotta think of something else. Well, just because of how tight it is to work that with, and I wanted to be able to drill it from the top side, went ahead and removing this intake. This pipe's in the way, so it's got one more bolt to remove, and this should come right out. Yeah, guys, you're gonna bang your hands up. Look at that. I scratched myself up a lot, but you cannot give up. Got to stay persistent. Got to keep moving forward. Got to. This thing is mounted somewhere else here. Oh, where's the other bolt? No, yeah, there is one more. There's one literally right there. There's one more bolt. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh. I just say I think by the end of this, I might know where every bolt is, or have touched every single bolt. But if we take this off, we can access our our turbo, and I just dropped that bolt. Talking too much. Well, we're gonna have to search for that now. Luckily, it didn't just go in here, because that would really suck. All right, this should come off.
Might have to use a little persuasion on here with a flathead. Well, there's the little tube. It's finally out. Had one bolt here, one here, and it's out. Now, finally, freely remove this. There we go. There's your big boy turbo. Yeah. Look at all that. Phew. Let's just say it wasn't easy. There's a lot of 8 millimeter bolts. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 in every single one of them. Very tough. Very tough. But this should give me access so I can drill straight above. So that's good. I just wish I could now spot that bolt that I dropped. That's the biggest thing I would really love, is to find that bolt. Yeah, I don't see it in here, so it definitely dropped back there somewhere. So I'm gonna use my flashlight and search for that before I keep going. So I've been slowly drilling, and it seems the bolts are very soft, so obviously that's probably why it broke. But I'm gonna keep drilling till I get them out all the way. Hopefully I don't have to get them too big. I was gonna go see if I can find a reverse drill bits, so maybe I can get it to pull out, hopefully. But we're gonna keep working at it and hopefully get it out. So quick update. I removed that manifold, like I said, trying to drill it out. I was able to get one out, drilled out, tapped and everything, but the other one just would not come out. Well, as you can see now, I just welded it shut. It does the same exact function of the block off piece, so I'm not too worried about it at all. So now we're going to continue with the block offs there, get everything situated so we can actually finish this thing up. All right, here's the block offs for these plates. So it looks like I got to match up properly, so just like that. I'm guessing they got grooves cut in them, that way it can flow through here, because you do need to put that sensor back in here, which is interesting. Yeah, this little guy, you have to put it back in there, so it'll go in here. Okay, no problem. Obviously make sure you got it not upside down and all that stuff, all that jazz. Kind of don't like it that it's Allen bolts, but it is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. There we go. Love the accent pieces. That's why I got red, because I got a red truck. I was like, this would be really nice. So there we go. It'll be red. I'm just happy I'm done with that. I was drilling that one, no luck coming out whatsoever. I mean, it is just dead in the water. Got one out, threaded, ready for new bolts. Crap, look at this. We gotta fix all this corrosion. It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, let's tighten it up. Nice. Obviously later we'll check for leaks. All right. So I'll make sure they're tight. Wish I had Loctite, but I don't. It doesn't come with any, so I guess you don't need it. I hope so. So it comes with a cap off right there, but I don't think I'm allowed to use it. I think I'm supposed to, it's only for different trucks type deal. So yeah, this would go here if you didn't need it, but I think we need this sensor here, and we could plug it back in here, but look at that. That's gonna be really awkward. I don't know if we need that, honestly. I don't think we do, because it's not supposed to monitor it anymore after this. So maybe I'll just leave it out for now. I don't know, what do y'all think? This looks terrible anyway. And it doesn't matter, because we're not using the EGR anymore, so
It's a good question, but let's keep moving. I'm gonna plug off this guy. We need to put the manifold back on, so I'm gonna, intake manifold. I'm gonna put all that stuff back on first, and then I'll be back, because that's gonna take some time. All right, so this little vacuum line that was on top of the EGR, I went ahead and removed it completely. It comes with a block off, so I blocked it off right there. The other one still goes back that way, so I'm just gonna cap it off right there. We don't need it. Just cleaning up the engine. Looks good. For some reason the threads don't match here, so that's not gonna work. I think I'm just gonna cap this off and probably remove this one, since we're not gonna be monitoring it anymore anyway. So it just needs to be removed right here, and then I can clip it back right in that little hole. Let's go ahead and block off this guy real quick, and then we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. The only thing is I'm worried about is this line right here that went on top of the EGR. I don't know how I'm supposed to delete it, honestly. It comes with a new hose right there, but it doesn't tell you where you're supposed to route it to. So I know it goes into where the radiator is, and then I could move it to here. But then again, like I said, if I have the original air duct here, air intake, you don't understand. It's just been a long day. The cover here for the air, it's going to be getting in the way because it's very bulky here. So I'm going to figure something out. We just need to get to return to back to here, and it should be okay. All right, I'm capping this guy off real quick. Woo, that's dirty. Make sure you get the bolts properly aligned. And don't forget, this one does have a gasket, so you want to make sure you put it on. Supposed to give a good seal. Let's go ahead and start these. Of course, everything's got to be in the way. There we go. Very nice. Start this guy. Nice. Love it. Let's go and tighten her up. I'm going to do it evenly. No, it doesn't matter because the gasket takes up that slack anyway. Just like that. Shouldn't have to kill it because the gasket, like I said, will do the rest of the work. All right, take one more turn on this one. All right. Beautiful. That's capped off. There's this guy, this universal. Like I said, it goes here. You're supposed to put them on, and then it comes with two little clamps, which for some reason I'm not finding. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to change this out. All right, so sadly I didn't get to record everything, but here we have this plate mounted. We have this one that's covered up, and I had welded shut the other one because of that other stud would not come out. One of them came out, but the other one just would not. It was fighting all the way, so welded it shut. We tested it and performed wonderful. No issues, no leaks whatsoever. So that is awesome. And earlier, that tube that I said I didn't know where it went, goes under here to the radiator, the bottom of the radiator, and then I looped it, and you can see it goes over here. So that's the overflow. If it needs to go back into the system, that's how it will work. Other than that, that is a completion on it. So that is awesome. Very excited. I think the next thing we have is the CCV reroute, which the video is already made. Will be definitely coming here very soon. But yeah, that is pretty much the completion of pulling out the whole EGR and deleting that whole thing, removing all the cables, and now the next video should be coming where we actually tune it and program it on the tuner that came with the whole kit. But yeah, so if you have any questions, please comment down below. Hopefully that kind of made sense. There was a lot of back and forth, but doing my best to make these things as clear as possible. So yeah, if you guys want to see more videos, like I said, the tuning video will be coming here shortly, And we have another video coming for the CCV reroute, which is already made, and like I said, it'll be coming out here very shortly. Make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.